Welcome to the Your Opinion Doesn't Matter podcast. I am the host, Mr. Lamont, and I'm here with a good friend of mine. Knew her for how many years?
Since we were 13. But
Since she's 13.
Yeah.
Yes, her name is Shirley. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. And this is going to be the episode 71. 71. Wow.
It's a lot of episodes.
The last time I was recording, it was 6 months ago. A lot of things happened, to your boy. I was, I had went into a surgery in May. Then the following week, I had, preliminary blood clots in both my lungs.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was hectic for your boy. It was hectic, and then I was scared to death after people saying, "Oh, you're lucky."
So with the blood clots, how did you discover them?
After surgery, they put you under. So I started feeling pain in my side. So I thought they might have dropped me, mishandled me.
Okay.
But then I'm like, damn, that thing it's really hurting me.
Right.
Like if I'm driving, I'm hitting bumps, I'm feeling it, or when I'm laughing, I feel it. So I said, you know what? Let me go to the hospital.
And this was post-surgery?
Yes.
Okay.
So then I went to the hospital. They said, "Oh, you are lucky. You are lucky.
Wow.
You are lucky that you came in when you came in." And they asked me the same questions. How did you know? I said, "Oh, I was feeling pain."
Right.
And then they kept me for like 3 days. And then
now, how did you get rid of your blood clot? What was the procedure?
they put me on something, I don't know the name, the technical name is some type of thinning blood process.
Blood thinners.
But this was something that it was on me all the time.
Okay.
It was on me I was in there for 3 days. It was just, and then now I'm on blood thinners. This is my second time having it. Second time having blood clots.
Oh, wow.
First time it was in my leg, and it was like 10 years ago.
All right.
And that was after a surgery. And now I'm on blood thinners. Basically, it might be for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow. And you said surgery. What kind of surgery?
It was for meniscus.
Oh,
and that was in May. But then I did another surgery in August.
Jeez.
I had a fusion, a neck fusion, C5, C6.
Okay. So you were basically feeling pain.
Feeling pain. Yes, I know. I had a car accident in January. My body started going crazy.
So life's been lifing for you.
Oh yeah, man. Just kicking your boy in our butt.
Okay.
Yeah. So how was things with you? How was your summer?
These things are fine. Summer, I stayed in Atlanta for a month. Mm-hmm. I have a house in Atlanta. I teach. Well, I have a dual career. I'm an X-ray technologist, 25 years. My 25th year anniversary. I'm also a professor. I teach radiology. So I teach X-ray.
Okay.
So the summer I was off. So I decided to go. So right now I'm just teaching. I'm not in the hospital. I'm kind of semi-retired.
Okay.
So I stayed in Atlanta for a month, New York for the other month. And I can't take my mom. Mm-hmm. So I basically was just doing that.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah. That's what's up. Interesting, very interesting.
Thanks.
A lot of things been going on the news recently, and you brought something to my attention. Then I went and done some research.
Yeah. That the case in Brooklyn where the 18-year-old that stabbed the activist that lived in Brooklyn or whatever the case may be. For me, it really, really hit me. Mm-hmm. I don't know, just looking at him stabbing a man that was minding his business with his significant other, and then I'm hearing he was angry, and I understand being angry, but like if this was like your common dudes on the corner, would you have done that? Like, did you pick and choose who to do it to?
Exactly.
And then I'm looking at the video and he tried to shield his girlfriend. And it looks like to me he was running away from him so he can, lure him. And then he falls and then it's disheartening.
Yes. And, I agree. Would he have done that if he saw some hood dudes standing around?
Yeah.
He would have thought twice if they would have been walking to him saying, "Yo,
Oh, yeah.
what you doing?"
Definitely.
He'd have said, "My bad."
Yeah. Yes.
He saw there's a guy, Caucasian guy that lives
Gentrified area.
Gentrified, and he said, "Oh, okay. Let me see what it is."
Right.
And it's sad, man. It's sad, but they caught him.
They caught him, and he was crying, and then the dad said he was angry. I understand angry. I understand you being angry, but there are different outlets.
Yeah.
Not stabbing of a man, and I just find like the whole climate of just the world in general has just been dark post COVID. Like a lot of stuff that is happening now is just back in the day. You'd say, "Oh my God!" Like the whole nothing surprises me anymore.
Right.
Nothing. Everything seems to top the other. Like there's just no end. Everything keeps escalating. Everything is like wow, really? This really is happening? And I don't know. It's sad. I contribute it to, I don't know. The atmosphere it's dark.
Right. And you could say, things is happening. It's like that daycare. That daycare when they was
Oh my God, the fentanyl.
The fentanyl and killed the kid.
Inhalation. Child died. 2 more in critical care. They're going to live. That right there, bringing drugs into a daycare is a whole nother level. How about the wife?
Right.
That was protecting her husband.
Yeah. But it's like, it's so crazy. But why? Why run it? Why? If that is a drug place, why is that supposed to be a front? It's like, it's crazy to me. Why would you do that?
Yeah. And then this week, I don't know if you heard that on the same block, they had a raid on the same block. I don't know if the two are correlated, but yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Crazy with the migrant situation. What are your thoughts?
I feel that the migrant situation is it's I know we know someone that's in the shelter system.
True, we do.
That he's been in there for a year, and he's like, now he's saying that because he's working, he has a job, he's working, and the priority when you're in the shelter is the elderly, the
women, children battered,
women, children battered, and the people who's really not working. They get people who's not working. They push you. They give you the opportunities. But I look at it as a money grab.
How so?
I believe that. Look, okay, they probably get funded more for certain people, and even getting them out, showing some type of success rate, so forth and so on.
Okay,
that's what I think. What's your thoughts?
Us being a sanctuary state, here's the thing. We have a big homeless population of people that are actual Americans. Why not fix this problem first? My parents are immigrants. And I understand the need to get to a safe place for your family. But we do have a crisis here. And what are we telling our natives? Hey, we're bringing in people and we're offering them medical assistance, housing, school, education. And then we have homeless children right here. So that's my issue.
That's a good issue. I mean, it's rough. And I'm hearing that the numbers is 10,000 immigrants a month.
So with all this being said, do you miss Trump? I don't miss him. But I don't think this would have been an issue. I really don't.
That's a good question, but I don't want to say I miss Trump. Trump is not one of the guys, He's not one of the guys. But interesting conversations that I was having actually yesterday with a couple of my friends about men and women being not appreciated for certain things, and men not getting kudos for other things, and women not getting kudos for other things as well. Like let's go into like far as a man, he's getting chewed out. You're not taking care of your kid, blah, 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 blah. And this thing is said out loud. Oh, you ain't nothing, you ain't this, you ain't that, blah, blah, blah.
This is two people arguing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or even, you know, maybe you argue today, but you're okay, but y'all, you know this is what it is. This is what she feels about me, and this is what he knows. But the thing about it is that the world can hear it, right? And the thing about it, I see it. I kind of see it. I see the after effects when I'm taking my daughter to school and I'm passing family court, right?
Okay.
But my thing is this. With that same type of that attitude that women have when their man ain't crap, and which I agree, they take care of kid. Why you don't scream to the mountaintop when a man is doing good? Instead of saying that this is what he's supposed to do, like he's not supposed to cheat, he's not supposed to do this. Okay, but he's not doing it. So why women don't champion good men? Why is it that it's okay? It's just regular, you're supposed to do it. But then, especially if you look at statistics, even if a woman look at her 10 friends, she don't got to go further than that. She don't got to go to the Bureau of Statistics. Her 10 friends, and what's the stats on that? What's your thoughts?
Here's the thing. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of, say, baby mama, baby father situations. Like a lot. Like it could have been a relationship that didn't go into full fruition and they have a child involved. It could be a hookup, whatever they're saying now, hookup or a smash gone wrong, and you have a baby. So I think all that stuff plays factor. You know, like the thing is, all right, case in point, you have a child, right? Actions have consequences. You didn't want to have a child. Most of these consequences are out of wedlock, correct?
Mm. Oh, no, it could be in wedlock.
In wedlock.
And then get a divorce. That's why I said passing family court. That's where it goes, family court. Okay, custody time. We're not together. Divorced.
I think people don't take time out to check their emotions and check what's really important. Like, we're going through something, yeah, but we really do have this child to take care of. And people should be putting their emotions aside and seeing what's best for the child. And a lot of people are not doing that. And, you know, and this is more coming, honestly, it comes from all walks, like teenage moms, like mid-teens, older. I think people don't check their emotions. And it's like a one-up situation. You're not doing this. Mm-hmm. And then it's like a whole, the caretaker is taking on all the responsibility. The absentee parent has a past, so to say. You're not in the home. Mm-hmm. It's just so much. It's so general. But I do believe when I say absentee parent, I mean the parent that's not in the home, right? Mm-hmm. That's what we call absentee parent.
Right.
I believe if an absentee parent is really doing all they can do, I believe they should be commended, right? Now, that's his responsibility, though. But I guess in a comparison where most people are not doing it, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Throw him a party. But now, as you said,
you're right.
As you said that, checking your emotions, right?
Right.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Say you was married, mm-hmm. and 10 years, and you have 3 kids,
right?
And on the 11th year, you find out he cheated on you. But then you could go through the history, be like, oh, he cheated then. You find out a couple things.
All right.
Would you check your emotions at the door? Even though he's a great provider, he's doing great in the house for those kids. And the kids is like, there's 3, there's 6, and there's like 10 years old. What would you do? Would you check your emotions at the door and be like, all right, you know, once the father leaves the house, and say they 3 boys, and once he leaves the house, mm-hmm. it's a different ball game for those boys. And I think before you answer, I say 90% of the women not checking their feelings at the door. They're gonna be like, all right, you gotta go. I'm looking for the best thing for myself, my sanity. And like, these kids are going to be all right.
It's not about you anymore. It's really about these children. Because once he walks out that door, it's a lot is going to fall on you. It depends on where my 20, early 30-year-old self would be like, get out of here. You're not staying here. Mm-hmm. My more mature self would say, I'm gonna have to wing this till these kids are out of the house. Because I believe I raised my son my son was, well, I'm a single mother. I did have help, but I'm watching I'm watching 2-parent households. It's just much better. Not much better, but it's just the whole having a male figure in the house is very, very important. Mm-hmm. So it depends on where my maturity level is at.
Right. So you say
anything before 34, you have to go. Anything after 34 is like, I'm gonna have to make this work for my children.
You got it. You see, and that sounds like a very educated woman. A great answer, because your decision will reflect on the life of your child.
Right. A lot of decisions we make reflect on the life of our child. Where you live, who you hang out with, the way you interact with the child's parent. Mm-hmm. It's a lot with children.
Yes, it's not easy, and it just, that's why I say that women need to take time, because I saw this video. Mm-hmm. This guy was saying that Western culture has a high rate of divorce. It's because everything is moved by emotion.
Oh, wow.
It's by emotion. And I think he was Indian or something.
Okay.
I believe that I didn't really go into it, but I think that because it cut off, but I think they prioritize success. What are we going to do? Well, what, putting our pot together, where are we going to send our kids to go here so they could become this, so we could do this, so we could do that. I think it's a financial deal they got instead of an emotional deal.
Right.
So, because a lot of times when you deal with emotions, man, that you don't, it doesn't go right.
It doesn't go right.
It doesn't go right.
It does not go right.
You love today. There's a thin line between, what they say, insanity and brilliance. The same thing, thin line between love and hate you. I hate you.
Right.
You could love somebody today and hate them tomorrow morning.
Right. You're absolutely correct.
And it's all about feelings. It's all about feelings, man. And people just need to tuck it. You're not right. To say men. I'm not going to say men is going to be the ones that be like, all right, we'll take that sacrifice if a woman we find out she cheating, but she wants the family to be together. Men ain't going to want to be like, oh shoot, should we do this for the kid? Knowing that if you leave, things could be hectic. But
going back to your question, what if the woman cheated?
That's the same thing I was just saying. If she cheated, is a man going to tuck his emotions?
No. Yeah. I can say 99% no.
No. It's not going to be 34 like how you says. It's going to be like, you know what? Because it's a difference. Yeah. Because it's a difference. It's a difference when a man cheats than a woman cheats. A woman cheats.
What's the difference?
Man just cheats when they do cheat. It's about lust. They don't care. Fat, skinny, tall, short.
Right.
Short.
Right.
Small people.
And guys get sloppy when you cheat.
Yeah.
We don't. That's the thing.
Y'all devious because y'all plan.
We're not devious. We just don't want you to find out so much. We'll do X, Y, and Z to make sure it stays concealed. Not that I know this much about it.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm hearing.
Not from your expert opinion.
This is what I'm hearing. You guys just get so sloppy. So,
I mean, listen. Hey,
you're right. It is by lust. It is lust.
It's definitely lust.
It's definitely lust.
And women move on
emotions.
Emotions, and they gotta like somebody. They're not doing reckless sex like men.
Oh yeah, this is very strategic. This could be the work husband. This could be that neighbor that's always complimenting you and your husband don't.
Yeah. or you're not doing this, and then that's when I say like the nice guys get overlooked. You could be doing the right thing.
Let's talk about it.
You could be doing the right thing, and
Let's talk about it. Nice guys do get overlooked. My sister the other day, she asked me, she was like, out of all your boyfriends, like my 3-4 serious ones, and she said, which one if you could, be with? I was like, you probably never met him. Mm-hmm. Never met that guy, because I never give those guys a chance. Mm-hmm. Just sad.
So now let me ask you. You never gave those guys, the nice guys, a chance, right? But obviously it had to be in your younger years. Yeah. But would you...
When I had a list.
Okay, but would you take those nice guys right now if they
100%.
walked into... You see, and you missed out on something that was good.
I did miss out.
I mean, see, that's a difference. Mm-hmm. Women...
How about you? How about same thing?
No, I mean, I don't skip over nice women.
Okay.
I run away from the sluts, and I want a nice woman.
Okay.
I want a nice one. When I was younger. Right now, I'm not I'm not looking.
All right.
But what I'm saying is that
keep it clean.
When a woman coming up, that's like in high school. Mm-hmm. That's like in high school. Even let's go junior high school.
Shout out to Winthrop Junior High School.
Yes, Winthrop Junior High School.
We met.
Yes. All over different girls.
Right.
They used to deal with, say they was what, in the 6th grade, 7th grade, and say they was in 6th grade, and then, the school ended in the 8th, and then the 8th grader goes to the 9th. Now that guy that's in high school is coming back to come dealing with the girl in the 7th grade. Right?
Right.
And then, but it's always the girls going up. Always. There's not a guy is in middle school and be like, you know what, let me go talk to these high school chicks. No, it don't happen like that. And just like in high school, the bad chicks always not dealing with nobody, not dealing with the nice guys, nothing. Right. The nice guy that was right in her class would be like, helping her with her homework because she missed it because she was shopping with her man.
He's doing it for her.
Yeah, he's helping her out.
Right.
And what is he? He don't eat. What do he get?
Nothing. Just a peck on the cheek. Thank you.
Nothing.
Yeah. But let's talk about it. But honestly, back in my era, by the time you were a teenager, older men were checking for you. And it wasn't that bad back then.
What's the difference?
No, like I remember like these guys were in like their early 20s checking us 13, 14-year-olds.
Oh, so you're saying now it's worse? 30-year-olds checking 13-year-olds?
No, it's not. Okay, so for me, a lot of my friends had men that were early 20s.
And how old were they?
13, 14, 15. But these are men that were grooming them. So this was the guy in the building. You know what I mean? Somebody from someone. It's different. It's a different era. Now you're going to jail.
Definitely. Definitely. I'm saying that's where you missed out on the good guys.
And this is the thing now. So I said all that to say, so these older guys are like, they're dropping a little $50, $100. A schoolboy can't do that. He can't give you a piece of his allowance.
Yeah, so there was. So he suffers. He got to take that L.
He got to take that L.
See, and then look, and now,
man is dead, right? And you still single,
right? And then now, no, I mean, it's and that's the same story across the board. Mm-hmm. Same story.
Okay.
Same story, and the thing about it is that women, young girls, are more mature than men, more mature than boys. Oh yeah. So it's like a 6th grader, 13-year-old girl is thinking like a 15-year-old girl. 13-year-old boy is thinking like a 13-year-old boy.
Not anymore with social media.
They try to advance, but it doesn't.
So you guys are slower?
Yeah, we definitely slower. We definitely. That's why right now we don't even have a grip on the whole cheating thing. We don't even.
What do you mean? Expand on that.
It's like a woman, all right, like, you know what? I'm done cheating. I'm done. I'm over it.
Okay.
Men just be like, yo, it's in me. I can't stop. I just can't stop. I don't want to stop. And y'all so mature. Not all. Y'all can be like, you know what? I used to be like this. You know? Like how you said, women are strategic. Then you be like, you know, I'm not being strategic no more. I'm going to chill.
Right. And live my best life.
Right.
Because at this age, like, I had a childhood friend tell me the other day, she was like, we have more time behind us than in front of us. And that, like, shocked me. Like, I want to live another 50, 60 more years, but the reality is more time is behind me.
And I don't like when people say that.
It does scare me, but anything can happen.
Right.
But I do want to live to 100. Right. I want to live past 100. Let me put this in the room. I want to live to past 100, right? But the real thing is death definitely is something that you're going to experience. Not experience. Right. Death has to happen.
You know what else? Go ahead. No, sorry.
No, death has to happen. And when you turn whatever your certain age is, you just start thinking like just things you wasted time on, people energy that you didn't need to expend out there for nonsense.
Nice guys you passed up.
The nice guys you passed up. The where you are, what you own, what you don't own, because of what you did. It just gets to a place where you're just like, whoa. Priorities have to. You really, really have to. You assess the situation and you're like, I gotta live better. I gotta do better. I have to cut some things out, people out, things out, sessions out, and that's that. But yeah, that was a statement. That was a statement of the year for me. Right. We have more time behind us.
You know, it be bugging me out sometime when I hear somebody who's probably a little older than me call me sir.
I don't like being called ma'am.
I mean, like, I don't like the sir stuff.
I don't like the ma'am.
Excuse me, sir. I don't like it, man. I'm like, chill out. I am probably older than you, but just, relax.
Yeah, I don't like ma'am. Yeah, I don't like ma'am.
This lady said that to me the other day, and then she looked older than me. Sorry, sir. Excuse me, sir. Like what?
Yeah, I don't like ma'am. I mean, I like the respect, but yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, man.
I don't like ma'am. Give me miss.
And you know what else I don't like?
What don't you like?
Just like after I had that bilateral blood clots. When people tell me, oh man, they start naming people who passed away off of that, and they're saying, ooh, I'm like, yo, chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out. Oh, and then I had another homeboy used to call me, yo, man, yo. He would try to, he depressed me to be like, I don't even want to talk to this guy. He'd just tell me, yo, man, just somebody else just passed.
And then one day, joy in telling people somebody passed.
I'm like, yo, bro, please.
Right.
Relax. Relax, okay.
Why are you so excited to tell me who died?
Yeah, like, come on, like, okay. All right, I'm here, bro.
What?
Even in the hospital, they scared me so bad. I came home and I didn't sleep for like 2 weeks. I stayed up because I thought I was going to pass in my sleep, even though I didn't really have that much knowledge on it.
Okay.
Only person, hearing all this other stuff around me, only person who made me feel good was a hematologist.
Okay.
He controls the blood.
Okay.
That's the blood doctor. So he was like, man, you are suffering. The only thing you suffer from is anxiety.
Okay.
Relax.
All right.
You're not going to die in your sleep.
Okay.
Live your life.
All right.
Just take those pills and just be careful.
Just be careful.
Be careful. And I'll be like, you know what? Let me stop being paranoid.
Right.
Let me stop being paranoid, man. Let's just, take it easy. Take it easy, Take it easy.
So I was watching one of the Maury sisters, I think it's Tia Maury. She's recently divorced or going through a divorce, or so she says she's dating. And she says, like, basically the dating pool is piss. All right. She didn't say that, but. So she says she contributed to men looking at women as objects and that no one wants to court anymore. I have to attest to that. Men do not care to court. It's been a while. Like, you'll meet someone and it's like you're talking from the phone for a week and they're like, yeah, so when I'm going to come over? Mm-hmm. What happened to the date? You know, like, what happened? Like, I'm talking to you. Like, you're the only male in here.
No, I mean, I hear you. I mean, like, it's like...
And the question is, are some women courtable and are some not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the criteria?
The criteria is that you know a man by what he does, not by what you want him to do. If you can't talk him into doing this, okay, take you out, do this other stuff. If he don't suggest it, then he ain't the man for you.
Correct.
So then at that point, you already know. You already know. Right. And also another thing is which is the truth. Sex is truth serum. Like if he wants to come over, and I mean not to say women should do it.
All right.
But you'll know him right afterwards.
So he should come over without ever going on not one date?
No. I mean, what should happen is if he wants to come over within the first 2 weeks, and in the first 2 weeks, let's do 2 weeks window. In the first 2 weeks,
okay,
he does your phone jonesing. Your party meet you out for lunch. But then if he never suggests, like, say, a Friday night, Saturday night, be like, hey, let's go get something to eat.
Lunch is courting. So let's be clear.
Yeah,
because he's coming. He's coming from, I assume you're not working together. So he's coming to meet you to have lunch. Okay. That's interest. All right.
Maybe he works near you. Maybe that's how you met him.
Right. But we're just talking in general.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is that what would matter is prime time. Friday, Saturday nights.
You have a perfect. Yeah. You're right. Right.
Friday, Saturday nights.
Right.
What's going on? Oh, he wanted to chill with the boys and go to clubs?
Not if that's for the first 4 weeks, just know that you are not the one, right?
Like it's not it. You're not it.
You're not it.
It's not it. And then now it's all about your choices. A lot of women have unrealistic goals. Not really, goals in regards to men.
Okay.
They want them tall, light, nice shining armor. They want them all.
They want the list, right?
They want it,
right?
But then, but you see now, certain women, where do you stack up?
Oh, and now we're talking caliber.
Where are you? Where are you in the upper echelon of females?
So, what is an upper echelon woman for you?
A woman who is herself and understands that she is who she is, and understand she shouldn't have big eyes and a small stomach.
Unpack that.
Meaning that your expectations shouldn't be higher than how you are, how your true value is. Not that you got a big heart. Your big heart is not going to outshine how you look.
Okay.
If you want to drink Pepsi every day for lunch and breakfast and you overweight, but you want a fit man, you want that fit man.
The expectations do not match.
Oh no. Okay,
no. I agree.
I find that to be counterproductive.
Okay. So we're courting wise. And I tell women this all the time. Men are consistent in what they want and what they do not want, right? If he's not courting you, he probably is not that into you. He's probably not that into you, or he's not used to courting. Yeah, that's the two.
But my question is, courting.
Yeah.
Is that a word they use nowadays? Is that a word? Or is that
that's
a throwback Thursday? It's courting. All right. Dating, courting, tomato.
Right.
It's rough out here, man. And it goes right back to champion good men.
It's rough.
It's a lot of times, more than likely, you're gonna waste your time more than you have a success. You're gonna waste your time. You go back, you reflect on your things in your past back. You all coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Okay.
You're wasting your time. You I say this. One of the disappointing things to see for me. Mm-hmm. I'm walking and I see young people holding hands.
How so?
Let me tell you why it's disappointing.
Why?
Maybe disappointed is not the word, but maybe.
Why? Because he's probably not going to be with her.
Yes,
but he's with her
next year. No,
at the moment.
2 years from now, no.
They're young, and they're getting into that whole groove of dating because
right. Go ahead, of course.
So I don't see why it should be disappointing.
Because it's not you. It's a matter of fact. Maybe you charge it to the game. It's like going to school. Mm-hmm. You're going to school. You're learning. You're going past this grade, that grade. But this ain't it. This is not my end all be all.
That young person. What age are we talking?
20, 18.
Come on, that's
cute.
It is cute,
Cute.
But let them explore. They're still young.
That's like the fool who stabbed that guy in Brooklyn.
I'm trying to see a correlation here.
No, I'm gonna tell you. He was mad at his girl.
Right.
A young boy. How you in your feelings like that? Why are you in your feelings like that? You raging over your woman? You in your feelings, and then next you know, you're not even with her no more.
We don't know what that young man had. This is the thing. We don't know what else that young man was deals with in life. His father said he's an angry person, right? That's what the dad said. Then he had an argument with his girlfriend, and actually he did have an outlet. He did go outside, but what he did when he got outside was come on, that's just inhumane. But that's they're young. When you're young, you do things. You know what I mean? You're learning how to. First, you're learning how to. Actually, it's like a starter relationship in the 20s. Like you're gonna learn from that relationship what to do, what not to do. Right.
Right.
How to. It's crazy. I went out with a guy one time, and he walked. I was walking, but he wasn't walking outside of me. Like I'm
on the right side or
right.
whatever side traffic is coming.
He didn't know. He said, "I never knew that." Bro, you're 42. You know what I mean? Like, he never learned that. So I don't even know where this is going, but like, yeah, you're going to edit that.
That's what it is. You miss him. And see how that correlates as far as me bringing up that young boy, meaning that his decision with a woman that he's not going to even be with next year. Or any type of decisions that these young boys...
That was permanent.
These people are too invested. And even though that's how emotions are, you invested in something that's not going to be forever.
Right.
A lot of men trip out. How much men are in jail for a woman?
Right.
And say you didn't do that crime or kill somebody for that woman. Say it was just natural that you wouldn't have been with her next year. Say it was just natural. Because you ain't going to be with her forever.
But we don't know that at 20.
Please. We know that.
We don't know that at 20.
How many people you know from when you was 20 that's with somebody that they was since they was 20? How many people?
I know people that are still married from their 20s. I know people that are not still together. Relationship. Things happen in relationships.
Listen.
But my thing is, I can't look at two young people all lovey-dovey and be like, you're a fool.
I said it's cute. It's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute, but hey, the reality is, imagine you looking at somebody. You see, now that's the thing. For us, me being in the hospital,
you had a lot of time to reflect,
and people talking about you could have died this, that, and the third. That makes me. I never thought about death. Never.
You never did.
I don't think about it until then. Going forward, I think about not me not dying like now, but I'm like, thinking about, okay, looking at this person, oh shoot, this person might not be. Think about my brothers, my sisters,
Right.
and oh shit, I gotta live for my daughter.
Right.
I don't think like that. I don't think like that. And then imagine a person thinking like that. You know what? I'm not gonna be. Put yourself in a negative mindset.
Okay.
And it's rough.
So let's say, so what have you been doing different? Because you weren't facing death, but now death was a prevalent thought for some time. Are you doing anything different in your lifestyle?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like,
You care to share?
no. I mean, I've been made changes.
Okay.
I stopped drinking.
Oh, you did. How long have you been?
In April coming up, it's going to be 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Next year, April is going to be 2 years.
Okay.
So it's a year and a half.
So you had already started
changing. And then some of my homeboys is like, yo, certain things started happening to me.
Okay.
And then my homeboys is like, yo, man, you should have probably kept on drinking. This shit probably wouldn't have worked. It shouldn't have happened, but it's out of funny conversation. But like, God damn.
Right.
When I was drinking, I felt like I was okay.
Right.
I'm fucked up in the game.
Drinking, not drink. How so do you feel? What's the difference in your mental state?
Drinking makes me, not drinking makes me, there's no gray areas no more.
Okay.
I know what I'm saying. And I remember certain things. So it's not going to be like, okay, nobody can reflect and say, oh, like I was talking to my homeboys yesterday and say, one thing I hated is like, say after being drunk one night or hearing something the next week, and then they would talk in front of me about something that was going on, but like say they was there too, and then they'd be like, oh, that was just mine. I hate it when I hear that's just mine. Or, you know what I mean? Oh, that's just mine. Like some things would happen or how mine would react, not physically, like or talk to a chick or just be sleeping in a club, just a whole bunch of stuff I was doing. I was a that's drunk mind.
What made you say I am not drinking anymore?
I had went to my for my family.
Okay.
What I wound up doing, right? I was my daughter was 2.
Okay.
And I was like in my complex co-op thing.
Okay.
I would have her out in a stroller.
Right.
I would have like 5-6 nips with me.
Oh.
And I'll just slam them back. And then be like coming in. One day I came in all twisted with her, pushing her. But I wasn't too far from the apartment. And then my fiance was there. She just ripped me up.
Okay.
And it's like, and on top of that, it's like I started to have like a routine. Before I only drank to go out. Okay. I only drank. A lot of men who drink, they drink to get their courage to talk to women in a certain way.
Okay.
And like, okay, be free and flow.
Okay.
And then you be smooth.
I can understand that because I have to. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So I mean, that's probably for everybody. But
Pre-game.
For pre-game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pre-gaming for me and my boys back then, oh my gosh, that's drinking a whole bottle and a half. We'll go in there and drink. We'll go in there and buy one drink.
Okay.
We'll buy one drink.
Because you're already.
We're already there.
We're already there.
It's like we go in there and when you're drinking and you be like, oh, okay, you feel it?
Right.
When we get in there, we at that point. We there.
Already.
Boom.
All right.
Showtime.
Okay. So are you okay going somewhere with liquor and you're not being able to?
Yeah, I'm good at it. I'm good at it.
You good?
I tell my fiance, I'm like, she drinks wine. I'm like, oh, you mess with my sobriety, you know? I'll just joke with different people. My homeboys become drinking. I'll be like, yo, y'all don't care that I'm trying to do right. But my mind is powerful. Okay. And I'm not, I could say I'm different, but how I look at it.
Okay.
And at that time, what really made me change it, right, is that I went to the doctor.
Okay.
And I was at 240 pounds. I never weighed that heavy in my life. I wind up getting COVID during that time I had it. That's during the time because it was a process I was going through.
240.
240.
And this is from liquor, you think?
Let me tell you. I wind up going on a diet.
It's not good.
Your cousin, Pete, he was telling me about this this drop. But he was telling me about it before.
What's a drop?
I forgot what it's called.
Okay.
And then it's a whole process. You got to get the drop in. You got to Google the certain things, and you just got to follow a plan. You got to eat a certain amount of calories a day.
Right. Shout out to Pika. He looks good.
Yeah. And then what I wind up after like 4 months, I wind up losing 35 pounds.
Well, I gotta call Pete because I'm still carrying this COVID weight. And
Oh no, you do that. Even though shout out to Vlad and shout out to Hev.
Okay.
Vlad did it.
Okay.
You could do it for 2 weeks.
Right.
People do it. I think it was Vlad or there's another dude did it for 2 weeks. You just do it to 2 weeks and then just want to just drop that weight.
Okay.
And you do it. It's insane.
Okay.
It's insane. It's not like a hard pumping steroid type of reverse thing. It's healthy.
Okay.
And it worked. So then me losing weight at that same time, because I couldn't drink and do that at the same time. So I said, all right, bet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go these 4 months and no drink. Then I said, you know what? On my second month, I said, I'm not drinking no more.
Oh wow.
And boom.
Wow.
Showtime. Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your 2 year sobriety.
Yeah. I needed it.
Yeah. I want to quit meat.
Okay,
You ever thought about that?
I did that for like 2 months.
I did it before. I'm just reading too many things with this whole lab grown meat.
Fake meat.
Fake meat.
Fake meat.
And I like to eat. I'm a foodie. So it's gonna be rough, but I know I need to do it. I want to really stop.
What about fried food? You eat fried food?
I do, but not too much. Like back in the days, it'd be fried chicken with French fries. Like if I have one fried, it can't be two fried things.
That was it. That was the thing right there. When we was young, 4 chicken and fried rice.
Let's talk about it. Like things we used to eat when we were younger that we won't even eat anymore. Chinese food is one.
Chinese food is done.
Spam.
Not me.
You never did it? Never liked it?
Never did it.
Tang. I used to love Tang. I couldn't even drink that right now.
Tang. I wasn't a friend of Tang. Tang wasn't it.
Never did Sunny D. Didn't like it. Way too thick.
Sunny D was horrible.
Yeah, like
Twix. No, that's a no-fly zone for me.
So you didn't like with chocolate. It was Hershey. The almond with the almond without the almond.
I didn't like it.
And Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, but like it's Chinese restaurants in Brooklyn. Me and Ma are both from Brooklyn. I live in Queens now. I'm
in Queens too.
You're in Queens too. Like even in Queens, it's Chinese food restaurants. First of all, I want to say Chinese food now is not the Chinese food from back in the day.
Oh no way! It's German Shepherd legs and fried rice. Yeah.
It doesn't taste the same. And I haven't eaten Chinese food for years. But my son did a few months ago. We were in the city and he was like, Mom, let's get some panda. And it's actually quite good, but I just felt like, nah, I can't even do this.
I was like, once I start eating healthy, coming off that diet,
okay,
I'll go into Chinese so I feel like throwing up. I can't take the smell.
Oh, I don't even go in. I don't indulge.
You know what I did recently? Me and my fiance went to Spain over the summer.
Oh wow! How was Spain?
It was good. It was different. That's something else. For me, a 7-hour flight. I'll usually get twisted to get on a flight.
Oh yeah, and liquor's free on those long flights. Let me tell you.
But now I couldn't drink, so I had to
sleep.
Get a relaxing pill. And also
muscle relaxant. A sleeping pill.
Sleeping pill.
Okay.
And also, I had the edibles.
I never tried that.
Oh man, it's good.
I don't
Especially over here.
I've never tried.
There's a store over here. There's a whole bunch of smoke shops.
Oh yeah,
throughout Brooklyn and Queens.
I seen them. I was on the Lower East Side the other day, and I saw quite a few edible shops. But I've seen some things.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, and I've never smoked weed either. Like I never smoked. Never.
You never did? No, I probably smoked. Out of all the puffs I took, probably like a total, probably like maybe 2.
No.
Maybe 2 by myself. Total amount of puffs I took, maybe 2.
I never smoked weed in my life. I did have it on a bucket list, and I was like, I took it off. When I was younger, one of my childhood friends, to this day, he's not well. He someone put something in his weed.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that traumatized me. So never had weed. Yeah, cigarettes, yes. Cigars, yeah. If I'm in the midst of my cousins, or if I go out with some people, if I go to Miami, but never did weed. Yeah.
Shit. I mean.
Yeah. So
it ain't easy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So then, So what we did was
Spain
had some Kentucky. I heard it's different in different countries, and I didn't have it in over 15 years here in New York.
How was it?
It was better than the last time.
I used to love Kentucky.
That's what the reason that I did that. Mm-hmm. When I was in Trinidad in 2015, I went visiting Trinidad.
Okay.
I had Kentucky there. Let me change that. I didn't have Kentucky here, New York, in 15 years. Okay. But when I went to Trinidad, it's served with the Trini sauces on the side.
Oh, right. Like the callaloo sauce?
Yes. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
Good?
It was good.
Amazing. Probably was real chicken.
Yes. Yes. And then now when I went to Spain, it was like,
It wasn't.
It ain't it.
It wasn't KFC. It wasn't KFC?
Yeah. I'd rather go back on strike,
Oh, okay.
I'd rather go back on strike. But yeah, man, that fake chicken, that fake fish.
All that stuff from back in the day. We ate reckless. We did. Going into these, fried food, egg rolls. I couldn't even. You ever did egg rolls?
Yeah, I loved it.
I did like
But right now I do. I ain't gonna front. I have the vegetarian rolls.
Okay, the little spring rolls.
Spring rolls, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have that.
All right. Like if I feel for like Chinese food, I'll probably take chicken cutlet and sear it. Get some Asian ginger sesame sauce.
And soy sauce.
Soy sauce. So I try not to do soy, but but I'm definitely not going to order anything in a Chinese restaurant.
No way.
Nah.
I mean, I cheat sometimes. If I see it on a table and some wings, oh shoot, I might indulge.
Right,
my in-laws.
Right.
My in-laws, they get buckets of chicken.
Okay.
For like they have I'm not gonna say like a black thing, but like say they have a function.
We need our chicken. Let's
they got
be
their
clear.
macaroni. They got this. They got different things.
Right. And then where we're from, we had the Snyder wings on Snyder and Utica.
Oh, Snyder, they don't even open up in the day no more. They don't open up before 2 or something like that.
Really? Because we buying up all the chicken.
You get
chicken nearby like $20, a $10 tray, a $20 tray, $40 tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They making a killing.
They're making
damn near $1 a wing.
Not even, because, and then it's back in the days when you got chicken wings back in the days, you get the whole wing. Now they're cutting it up.
$1 per. Pretty soon they're gonna charge for the what's that part? The wing, the little part. They're gonna charge 75 cents for that part.
I used to like that part.
And it's crazy. What do you think about these Chinese places? You see a big pile of chicken right there like it was just there in the back waiting, fried already, just waiting. It's just there.
You're talking about going? I don't go in Chinese restaurants.
I mean, back. I say a couple years.
Yeah,
ago
a
couple years ago for me, I'm going there. I'm like, that's before I got healthy. I'm like, shit.
You did everything different back in because when you look at it, like we ate all that chicken and we knew it was back there, right? You wasn't thinking. You were just, you want to get some food. You want to get some French fries. You want to get some chicken. But now, like let's get into customer service. Like I would never. So the same person that's handling the phone is handling the money, is handling the food. Values are there. I just didn't care.
And
then.
I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
Right.
They do it right now. They try to be slick about it. Like in Dunkin' Donuts, the guy, they have gloves on.
Oh,
but they collect money with the gloves. They go mess with the donuts with the gloves. They do everything, but why have the gloves on if you're gonna take money?
I challenge, and I'm leaving. Like I'm a big germaphobe, and I will leave food. I went to get pizza one day, and the guy finished handling the money. I was like, oh, he's gonna take the pizza out. with his hand. And they do have the little thingy that you could just pull it.
Yeah.
He took it by the, and I was like, I don't want that. Give me my money back. He's like, why? He said that he killed it. What? How did he killing it? Did you put it back in? Even if it did, like, come on, like, nah.
No.
Yeah. The other day I was so hungry. I went to I ain't gonna say where this place is. It's real popular, and she was handling the money, and then she was handling the chicken, and I was like, I was so hungry, but like I was like, if her hand touches the chicken, I'm gonna have to renege. But she used the thing, but still, like, it's a yeah. And customer service. So again, post-COVID has just been horrible all across the board. Food places, just everywhere. And I say this all. I'm starting to eat more at home. I'm starting to cook more. I'm not a big cook, but I can. I can't burn. I tell people all the time. And then you watch people that handle food. Like I know a person that owns a restaurant, and he told me you don't have to per se wear gloves. Your hands have to be clean. It's a whole aesthetic thing that they do, right? But I tell people all the time, the same hand that wipes ass prepares food. And I know it sounds horrible, but
right.
if you're not washing your hands properly and then you go and you're handling food, my friend.
Yeah, yes.
That part.
And it's like,
So I try to, and we don't know what's going on in those kitchens. We don't. I remember I went to a restaurant, it's like 2 years ago, and I went to the restroom, and the cook came out the bathroom, and he didn't even have a paper, like he touched the door. I guess he touched it. Of course, he had to touch the door to open it. But me, I'm the person, I'll take a paper towel, open up the door. I'm not touching the door with my bare hand. So I never went back to that restaurant. All I do have to see it one time.
Listen, you want to hear a funny story? Listen, pay attention, folks. Here, pay attention. Use this. I was, as you say, courting, right? I was this girl, right? Courting. I'm talking the past, folks. I am about to get married this year, right? Let me just tell you what happened.
All right.
I'm about to order, right? Matter of fact, at the point I ordered already, right? They already handed us waters.
Okay.
You know what I saw run across the table? That's what I saw run across the table.
You saw a roach.
And you know what I did?
Or a water bug.
You know what I did?
You took a picture?
Nope.
What you did?
This is before.
Oh, this is before. This is
before
back cell phones. This is AD.
Yeah, this is probably
this is BC.
This is probably like 20 years ago. Let me tell you what I did.
Okay.
I had a glass of water, right? A glass. The bottom of the cup was like a cylinder.
Okay.
So I waited for the roach to crawl back again. Boom. I caught it under the glass. And the girl said, what you gonna do? I said, don't worry, let's just order, don't worry.
Right.
So I took the glass and I pushed it over. So we ordered a lot of food, drinks.
You still ate?
Yes. I still ate. It was on the table. It's not like it came from the kitchen. It was on the table. So then,
chances are probably is one or two in the kitchen.
Well, listen. Again, we don't know what we eating. We don't know.
All right.
So then now, I was in my 30s.
Right.
And so then I'm like, okay. We all full. I had like 3-4 drinks. She was drinking. He didn't. Okay. Now. I said, you finished? Oh, okay. I said, oh.
How many are you with it?
It's only 2 of us. Me.
Okay.
I said, Miss, the waitress, come here for a second. She said, hey, can you help? I said, I lifted up that's when I pulled it back over. I lifted it up. When she came, I had it over. I lifted up the roaches there. She goes, oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You know what they did?
You didn't pay for that meal?
They comped everything.
Of course they did.
Drinks and everything.
Did you get sick after?
No.
Okay.
And then they said, go ahead, you can have 2 more drinks on us. I saved probably $80. Listen, use it. Listen.
Use it to your advantage.
Use it to your advantage. But now, hold on. If you see a mouse, oh no, don't capture it. You run out. Run faster than that mouse.
You don't see mouse anymore. You see rats.
Oh
The
yeah.
Rats have taken over New York City.
And the Rats is the real deal Holyfield, man. They don't play.
The Rats looking like cats now.
They don't play.
They don't play.
The Rats do not play.
So let's talk about Brittany Reiner.
Brittany Reiner. Oh, yes.
So how old is Brittany?
I think 38 to 30, 35 to 38.
With 35 as a body count.
Right.
Okay. Do you quantify body count, like certain age? I mean, like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You could just do math. Simple math.
So definitely.
Definitely she's lying. Definitely.
You think why would you think she's lying?
She's lying.
Because of her lifestyle? Because
Yes.
I looked her up. Fitness, right?
Fitness.
I know she dated a football.
A lot of people. Listen. She is fibbing big time. Let me tell you, you don't never know a number.
I don't think that you should share numbers.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that let's just think about it. She slept with so much celebrities, right? But now let's think about it. Let's just think about it. The average girl, how much, as we spoke about earlier about the younger girls, as you said, from 13 to 15, dealing with men in their 20s. If they started when they're 13, those guys in them 20s, then they're of course sleeping with them. So by the time they get, and that's elementary, that's middle school.
That's middle school.
So then by the time the way they think is still the same, by the time they get out of high school, how much men they slept with? Boys, men, boys.
Every situation is different. I would assume, but they started early.
You assume. You assume what?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
That 13 ambitious girl.
Girls are just getting groomed. You have older men that just like younger women, and they necessarily don't have to have sex with them. But okay, we're talking about the ones that did have sex, right?
Fact. She doesn't want to answer the question, folks.
So by 20,
no,
like I'm lost.
By 20, by high school, by the time graduation time comes, 18. How many men do you think that? How many them girls started off at 13? About how much guys do you think they slept with?
I don't know. What do you?
No, come on. You're a woman. About how many you think them frisky girls, say some of your frisky friends.
My frisky friends.
Or frisky people you know of. Not your first friend, somebody.
Maybe 2 to 3.
Huh? Total?
Like you said from 13 to 18. I'm in general, people, because when my friends will see this tape and be like, "What are you talking about me?" General. We're just talking in general.
You scared to say about how many?
No, I mean 13 to 18. If you're getting groomed from young, I would imagine 3 by 18.
Such a lie.
What do you think?
So a regular woman, a regular girl, how much men she sleeping with?
It depends on what age, how old she is, how many relationships she had.
It's not about, she's graduating at 18. So let's talk about, what do you think is the number for girls who's coming out of high school?
I don't know. I don't know. But college is a different. You're free now, especially when you go away.
I say the minimum amount of guys.
How about men? Let's talk about men. By 18.
By 18. By 18.
Without keeping, look, it doesn't have to be personal, but
I say it depends. It depends who you are. By 3 to 5. Women double that. Girls double that.
How? How so?
Because you're more ambitious. Y'all more ambitious, and y'all start off younger by going up high. Think about it. You go high.
This is not all women.
13, but a lot of them, a majority of them, they all like older guys. You would not, now the guy the nice guy who's in your grade is struggling because he can't not get a girl his age.
But that same guy, when he takes off,
he goes on.
He's a problem.
It's vengeance.
He's a problem.
It's vengeance.
He's a problem.
But yeah, back to Brittany. She lies. She lies. I think that by the time she got out of high school, she was pushing a strong 7. 7 men.
7 is a lot for
7. And then she said that she and her friends went to Cali at 22. So say she graduated at 18. So let's just say the number is, by the time she was 22, say it's 12.
Okay.
Say it's 12.
All right.
Okay? By the time she's 22.
That's a lot.
Huh?
That's a lot. That's a lot. What's
listen.
the rule? What's the rule for women in your book? You can't go over the 10 fingers. Like, what in a lifetime?
Oh, in a lifetime. What they say, what you don't know won't hurt you.
Exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't. If my woman say, "Listen, I slept with 50 guys,"
You wouldn't have gave her a ring.
I'm kind of different.
Because of that 50, how many you let raw dog you? You know, like what are the statistics here with STDs?
Facts.
You got AIDS out here, uncurable herpes, HIV. 50 is a lot. I don't care what gender you are. That's a lot of people.
That is a lot.
And my visual sense when you say 50, right? When people give me numbers, I'm looking at like you're laying down and like 50 people are coming.
Right. And
so if it's a little bit, it's a little bit, but 50 is going to take up.
It's going to take a building. It's going to take a building.
Like you didn't get 50 people in here. Like,
but look, and then now you know what it is that's when to me women struggle when they get older to find the right guy. Not only
sex is spiritual, and sex with 50 men.
Yeah, but what happens?
Oh, when men deposit into women.
No, yeah, but what is this saying? They saying that you lose a piece of you by every time you sleep with somebody. You're losing some of you.
Oh yeah,
you're losing that. So like this.
You think that goes for men as well?
Nah, we get rejuvenated. The fountain of youth. So no, listen. So what happens?
How many more women on this panel next time?
Listen. So then what happens is that you start losing. By the time you keep sleeping with all these men, they take a piece of you. I
agree.
And then now, when you get older, that same vibrant force that you used to have when that connection that a man would feel or a boy would feel with that girl, like, oh,
you think he feels that?
He don't feel it. He feels a corpse. Wow, it's a corpse. Yeah. It's like you're mummified now.
Right.
You know, when you get old, it's like you lost it.
You're right. Sex is definitely spiritual. Men do deposit into women, and you're right. All that energy, toxicity is deposited into a female. You're absolutely correct. But you're saying that you can feel it. You can feel it. So when you meet a woman, you could so unpack that for me.
It's like when you're older man with a younger woman.
Okay.
It's not that only because it's just because she's young. It's because it's a feeling. It's the
innocence.
It's not because she's young. It's maybe because she's not tempered with. She's not used.
Right.
She doesn't give off that type of energy. Like, okay, like I've been there, done that. It's just
he wants to be the first.
No, it's just like when you go car shopping.
Okay.
If you have money, you're gonna get a good car. You ain't gonna want to get a used car because it feels different. Okay. It's not gonna be nothing like fresh leather smell.
Okay, because that's what you're used to.
Or that's what you prefer. That's what you prefer.
That's what you prefer.
But if your pockets can't get there, you got to go with the used car.
So this is a perfect segue. So do you think men should date their wage?
Date in your comfort zone, yeah.
In your comfort zone,
right? You should.
Okay.
You should date. That's like how you should pick a woman that's in your comfort zone too.
Okay.
You should dabble in that pond.
Okay. All right.
If you could be ambitious.
Okay.
But imagine there's so much men and so much women that got it's usually men. Mm-hmm. They got so much ambition. I want to do this.
Right.
And a woman's gonna pick them up and she's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna support him with it. Men do the same thing too.
Right.
But I think that if if you making a certain amount of money. But if you're confident in yourself, if you're confident in yourself, then you could go up. But it's about don't let them belittle you.
Okay.
And make you feel like your pockets is wimpy.
Right.
You know, 'cause you'll feel like that, even though you're confused. Shit.
Right.
I don't care, man. I got $10 in my pocket, man. I feel like 100.
Okay.
I feel like 100 today.
All right. So it's mental.
It's mental.
Okay.
Hey, what you think? You think that women should date? Women always want to date up.
I don't know if women date. It's. I don't know if it's date up. Like, I just think that you should communicate what you want, right? Mm-hmm. You should know what you want. Some guys don't want to go on a date, and that's just not the guy that I want to date.
Oh, but we're talking about finances. If you was making the money that you making now,
right.
Say you was making this money that you're making now.
Oh, would I date down?
And he say he's making $25,000 a year.
Oh, 25.
But he's still in school, and he's a young buck. They say you're in your 30s. He's
Probably
in his
not.
30s. Why not? Men would do it. Men, that's the thing. Men would do that. Men would date down. Men, no matter your finances.
Yeah, but you're protector, provider.
You see, that's the thing.
What's
y'all
the thing?
women.
Here we go.
Y'all women want to go up. You would not want to pull a brother.
As we should.
You would not want to pull a brother when he's down. You would not want to date him when he's down, when he's under you. But you would want a guy above you. Wow. And even though he's above you, you don't want him to shit on you. You don't want him to flex on you. You know?
No, it ain't about not wanting to flex. Guys are going to do what they want to do, right?
So why not deal with the younger guy? Why not deal with the guy who's under you? Why not? Why?
So we're going back to a nice guy. Is he a nice guy?
He's whatever guy that you want to be.
I want to date. Like I have champagne taste, and I want some champagne. I don't want Kool-Aid.
Yes.
You know, and that's just what I want. No, I probably won't date down. I'm at the age. I'm at this big age in my life that
You'll settle.
It wouldn't be settling. I did date somebody that didn't have as much as me. I mean, I didn't like it there.
Would you, at your age right now, would you date somebody in their 20s?
Yes, I would.
What?
I would. I would.
Okay.
I would. I really
That's
would.
good. Yeah, hey, listen. Listen.
There's
I have a
some
homeboy that
mature
says
20-year-olds out here. And honestly, it's mostly younger men that approach me. I would date I would date a 20-year-old. Now that I'm at my big age.
And your son Pookie be like, huh?
No. But I would date. It's a date, right?
You know, a date, courting, whatever.
It's a date. You know, I just see where it goes. I not 20 per se, maybe like 25 and over.
25 and
maturity level. If the maturity level was there, you have some mature 25-year-olds. I would date a 25-year-old. Like, it's just a date. It's a date.
But do you think that women would shame a man for dating a 20-year-old?
I don't think they should. I mean, that's your preference. If it's your preference. Now, I don't know if it's the person's preference, but I don't think that. No. I know it happens, but I don't see no validity in shaming a person if they want to date whom they want to date. Mm-hmm. You date who you want to date.
Well, they say you're
attracted. How about you? Would what's that again?
Yeah, what you attracted to, you attracted to.
You're attracted to who you're attracted to. You have some, like, when you get at my big age and you're looking at some of these young men, they just look a little more stronger. Right?
Stronger?
They look stronger. Sometimes, like, the 40 and 50-year-olds, you're looking at them with their little pot belly.
Right.
Younger guys are really These young guys are really. They're on their fitness game, right? So, you know, you're just like, wow, he's attractive, right? So, I would date. I definitely would date 25 and over. You know, and that's that.
Yeah, well, for me.
How about you? Would you date? 25.
I mean, I'm with somebody now, but I wouldn't. I don't even know what I would do. It depends. It really would depend.
You have some mature 20-year-olds out here.
Yeah, but suppose some men not looking for maturity. Men, a lot of times, if you going young, you don't want no over the top maturity. You're gonna stick with somebody your age if you wanted to be mature. Old foot. Mature begins to me is been there, done that. I have a lot of experience.
That's not the only definition of maturity.
Experience, yes.
We're talking mentality and spiritually and
it comes it derives from a place of achieving or been there, done that. Okay. It comes from someplace. You can't have a fresh palate and just be.
So we're at the same age. So yeah, he's engaged. I know you're engaged. Mm-hmm. But you're human, right? So you're on the street. You're gonna see things that attract your eye. Are you looking the women that are looking more attractive to you are younger or about your age or older?
About my age.
About your age?
Or probably older.
Okay.
Or if I get a cut, if I get my Denzel on, they could be kind of young, in their 30s.
They checking. So who's checking for you?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like it depends.
Okay.
I don't. I usually don't. I come out raggedy. I don't really.
Okay.
They just probably see tunnel vision. They don't really check me.
And I feel like when you come out the side of the house looking raggedy, that's when you meet. For me, like I can just walk outside with like a pair of sweatpants on, and I'm like, and that's
the vultures.
That's the vulture, right? Not necessarily when I'm dressed, but I feel like that's cool because now you're in your more natural state. They're not looking at you glammed up, right? So they're getting you.
Y'all women, y'all got that. Y'all got that kind of advantage.
Okay, all right.
And it's
in the gym too. Like in the gym, them gray sweatpants wearing guys.
Hey, yo. I don't know about that.
So it's with us too. You don't always have you see what you see. Like it doesn't have to. You don't have to have on a 2-piece suit or hard bottoms and be dapper. Like dapper is always a plus when a guy gets dressed, but you're attracted to whom you're attracted to and what you're attracted to and what essence and energy you're attracted to, right?
Yeah.
So back to Brittany. You're right. Body count does matter. I think it matters to women as well.
No, it don't.
It matters to us too.
Kind of, maybe.
Yeah, but I can see why.
If a nigga gonna tell you,
guys, like I said, women we're internal, they're external. So I see why body count matters with men.
Have you ever asked a guy how much women you slept with?
I know. I don't care to know that. He's not going to tell me the truth. I probably won't tell him the truth. So
he's gonna come up with a number.
He can come up with what he wants, but
that's like I'll come up with a number for Brittany Jenner. I say 50.
She said 35.
Add 10.
Add 10. Man.
Add 15.
And someone's gonna wife her up.
She did that for that. She did that for shock value, and she did that just because. I say it like this: when you, I was just telling my mom, we was talking about her yesterday. When you say certain things, when you come up with a number like that, she's gonna be like, all right. In her mind, two things is happening. She wants to go viral, and she's doing this as damage control. She's saying that she slept with 35 men because you know what? She's factoring her age with it, and she's trying to do a generalization of like, okay, what a girl who's not out there, what she will be at. Even though I'm a little more advanced than her,
right?
Sexually, she'll be like, okay, maybe the girl who reached 35, she's probably at maybe 12 to 15 guys by the time she's 35. So she's like, all right, I don't want to seem like I'm not decent. So let me push it up another 10, 15. And now she's not going to want to say 50 because she's going to be an outright whore. But she still could be looked at as respective. And as you say, somebody's going to wife her up. But majority of the time, a guy won't wife up a woman who's known for sleeping with 50 niggas. It's not going to happen.
It just might. It just might for her.
Huh?
It just might for her. Let's talk about Sexy Red.
She's different, man.
She is different, and I hear about her. Didn't know much, so I looked up I listened to Pound Town, and I saw Ski. That's the other one, and she has another one. She's going with what her rap is about. Sounds like her rap is a lot about sex and pornography and just a lot of sexual exploitation.
Yeah, she talks about sex a lot. I mean, I don't even want to listen to her. I just seen videos of her. I googled it just because you had brought it up before. I googled it, and they got pictures of. They show videos of. I went on Instagram to look her up somewhere. They showing videos of people exposing her, like videotaping her after she just finished having sex, she's sleeping. One picture videotaped her with an ankle monitor on her leg. Like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, but
I'm not a fan.
She's
and you don't even have the look factor for that. It's.
She's keeping it real. There's a lot of.
But she is keeping it real.
There's a lot of skeezers out there. There's a lot.
She's just making money off of it. And hey, if it pays your bills, sexy.
What about compared to the girls who's rapping that drill shit? That's not. What's more closer to reality? Her doing slutty shit, girls doing slutty shit.
Drill rap and define drill rap.
Drill rap is these guys just hovering over a beat, and just talking violence. Just talking violence, and it's girls who do that. There's girls. What I'm saying is like
it's just not.
It's according to how you.
It's not feminine.
It's not feminine. Not at all. Feminine. And it's like what you going to do?
Yeah, it's just not feminine. But I don't think she's going for feminine. Sexy Red is not going for feminine. She's going for this is what I do and I'm going to rap about it. And kudos to you. You're making money off of it, but it's not appealing.
It's not.
Okay.
It's
so
I don't listen to none of that type of music.
So that's that.
Yeah.
I do like Glorilla though.
Glorilla's cool.
I like Glorilla. Ice Spice is growing on me. Lotto too.
Lotto been out.
Yeah, I know. She
been out. It's like
it's a lot.
One thing I want. I wish females could get together and do music. Like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. I just wish they could just and Remy Ma and all of them go on a tour. It could.
That's a lot of female energy on a tour.
Too much testosterone. Men got testosterone.
But then you have the fact that they're quarreling.
What's that called? Men's testosterone. What's women? Estrogen.
Estrogen.
Too much what?
It's a lot.
Too much Y chromosomes.
Whatever chromosomes it is. I mean, it'll be a nice tour. That'd be a nice tour. That'd be a nice tour.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. A lot of competition. You have slight competition that comes. You're always gonna try to want to outdo the other.
But who got the most expensive wig? Be like, I spent $2,000 because I got gold plates in my wig.
That's a lot. That's a lot to go on tour. Touring is a lot. You got the hair, you have the makeup. But you know what? These companies are making it and they can't afford. But the thing with these companies, I hear that it comes out of your budget. That's a lot too.
It's a lot to it.
Female rapper. Who's your favorite female rapper?
My favorite. I don't really have a favorite. I don't really have a favorite rapper, really.
Okay.
Boy, girl, man, woman. I don't really check for them. I like listening to pop when I'm in the car. Pop music.
Pop music.
Yeah. I'm not really into that. Really rap.
I listen to it.
What you into?
Nobody particular stands out to me. I like Cardi. I like Cardi B.
Yeah.
But male rappers, I like Ice Cube. I like Tupac. That's about it. I'm an old school R&B. I like music when music had instrumental and like had the music in between like the stanzas.
Yeah.
They're not making music like that anymore. But I do like old school music. I love old school reggae. Take me to a retro reggae party.
Dope shit.
Take me to dance hall music. I went to see Shabba Ranks last year or the year before last at Radio City. That was cool. It was cool to see him. Cuddy Ranks. I'm old school. I like that. Take me to a retro reggae party anytime with some old school rap. A little bit of new school too.
Yeah.
Nobody in particular, but I do like Cardi B.
Cardi B's cool. She's cool.
I like Cardi.
She's cool. Who I'm checking for?
Did you go to the Beyonce's concert this year?
Who?
Beyonce.
No, I was supposed to, but I didn't go.
Just way too expensive.
Oh, I can't wait for Cat Williams. It's coming to
I
Barclays.
know. I didn't buy it. I'm still debating. It's next week, Friday.
Oh, it is?
Yes, it's at Barclays.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't know.
You better get your ticket. I just saw it. It's next week. I want to say it's Friday or Saturday. I love Cat Williams. I think he's so him, David Chappelle, Earthquake, Hurricane.
Hurricane. Who's Hurricane?
He's a comedian.
I know he's a comedian.
Yeah, but which Hurricane's been on. He's been on like back in the days when Martin had his show. Whatever Martin had.
He was a guest?
I believe Hurricane was on there. I think I saw him at one of the comedy shows, the April Fool's comedy when they come in to New York. Earthquake, yeah. Hurricane. Earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this was a great show.
Yeah, it was cool. It was my first show. I'm a rookie. I'm a podcast rookie.
Yes. Hopefully you be a frequent flyer. Be back for the next episode.
Definitely, I'll come back. I'll be back.
Yes, this is episode 71.
Wow.
And my parting words, like they say, if you knew better, you do better. Like if you know you young, you holding hands with that girl. 9 times out of 10, 2 years later, you're not going to be with her. But hey, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Any parting words for you?
Parting words. Give grace to people where it's needed. Grace. That's all. Grace and gratitude. I was telling Monty that I reached a certain age this year, and a lot of things I take for granted, I don't take for granted anymore, and I'm expressing and I'm looking at what I'm grateful for. And that's it. That's all I got for you.
Yes. And this was a great show. This is Your Opinion Doesn't Matter podcast, episode 71, and we are outie. Peace.
Have a good week, guys.